Austin Democratic State Representative Vicki Goodwin is raising concerns about U.S. immigration and customs enforcement's tactics here in Texas. Goodwin, who's running for lieutenant governor, is calling for a legislative review of the state's cooperation with ICE. Part of the concern stems from a state mandate that certain local law enforcement partner with the agency through 287G agreements. Our team has investigated those agreements extensively through our undocumented project. In a letter to the Lieutenant Governor and House Speaker, Goodwin called for the formation of an emergency bipartisan committee to look into concerns following tension over the Trump administration's ongoing immigration crackdown. The pressure boiled over in Minnesota last month after 2 U.S. citizens were shot and killed during altercations with federal agents amid protests. Texas has been at the forefront of a nationwide effort to intertwine ICE activities with local law enforcement. 287G agreements allow local officers to serve as, quote, force multipliers during their routine duties in the community. The number of 287G agreements has risen dramatically with the implementation of a new state law mandating all counties with a jail enter into such partnerships. The number of participating agencies in Texas has now surpassed 300, topped only by Florida. Goodwin wants an ad hoc committee to evaluate whether these agreements are in the best interest of Texans. In a statement, she says, quote, when concerns arise about deaths, detentions, and lack of transparency, state leaders have a responsibility to step back and evaluate whether this partnership is in the best interest of Texans. Republican State Senator Charles Schwartner of Georgetown, who authored this new law, recently told us, quote, we are closely monitoring the rollout of the 287G grant program, and to date, Texas counties have stepped into compliance, strengthening law enforcement cooperation and making our communities safer. Our team reached out to the Speaker and Lieutenant Governor's offices, along with other candidates for Lieutenant Governor, for comment. We will update any responses on our website. Look for them in this week's State of Texas story. A viewer tip opened the door, and our investigation is raising questions. Why Texas is clawing back funds intended for survivors of violent crime. Data centers are booming in Texas, but that growth comes with concern. Now, state lawmakers move to track data center water use, the new move that could help get answers.